everybody, and welcome to Montour High School. Tonight, it's the PBC Hall of Fame Classic. The Leopards of Lincoln Park against the Rams of Highlands. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, and Landon Signorello, this is Mike Pavlik greeting you from Montour, a place where we were a year ago. It played in the same tournament a little earlier in the day, though, Dean.
Same date, though.
Yes.
Beautiful facility here. The house that who built?
Dick Butkus built this house.
That's right, a few years ago.
That's right, with their
ESPN's donation.
Right, and this is a beautiful gym, and we're ready for the final game of this Hall of Fame Classic, sponsored by the Pittsburgh Basketball Club and John Jamarco and all the great work that he does. Well, let's talk about Highlands, Dean, coming in here on a 5-game winning streak, and it's all about their defense. They've allowed 47 points in the last 5 games, wherein they have allowed 73 points in the 4 previous to that.
Mike had a great headline after the Friday night's game against Freeport in the Valley. It said, "Our culture," and to quote Luke Cochran, he said, "We're priding ourselves on defense, which is the key for us. It's Highlands' nature. You fight for what you want as a team," which is music to Coach Stosh's ears. He's been preaching that for a long time. He says the focus has changed. He emphasized that word change. The team is now taking it personally. When someone scores on them, they don't score on an individual, they score on a teammate, and they take it personally now. You put those two comments together, everyone's on the same page, been going smoothly. Forced 23 turnovers the other night at Freeport. You keep those numbers up, that win streak continues.
Very impressive effort by the Rams in that game. Well, the opponent tonight, one of the best teams in the state in 3A, the Lincoln Park Performing Arts Charter School.
Not one of the best, Mike. The best in number in 3A. They're number 1 in the state. Only losses were to Aliquippa and Pine Richland. This game has been 3 years in the making, by the way. We were supposed to play them in Florida a few years ago. That game got canceled. Last year we got snowed out, so I'm looking forward to this showcase/exhibition game.
Well, a lot of times you have to worry about looking ahead, and we all know what's looming Tuesday, and that's the showdown battle at Knock. And you wonder if the boys are looking ahead, and if they are, is that such a bad thing?
Mike, this is one of the few times as a former coach you're going to hear these words out of my mouth. I hope so. I hope they're looking forward to Tuesday. We need everybody to be healthy, available to play, focus come Tuesday. Today, let's go out, have fun. We're playing a great team today, but again, can't afford to have anybody missing on Tuesday. You can't tell them not to play hard, but you can tell them to play smart.
Well, I think that's pretty much the key. And it'll be Johnny Kreis's first look at this, Jim. He was unable to play in the game last year here against Alderdice because he had 2 technicals the game before, what we're trying to avoid tonight.
Exactly, Mike. And again, the common theme is us, so we got to take care of us.
Well, the first person we saw when we walked into gym tonight, the first 2 people, were Rob Carmody, the head coach of Mars, who won and beat Ambridge earlier, and John Mason from the Wireless Zone, the world's largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Offering the most popular smartphones, tablets, connected devices, and all the latest accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Rams fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at the Mills Mall next to J.C. Penney and across from Victoria's Secret. You can call Natrona Heights at 724-224-4590 or the Mills at 724-275 or 1154, or find John Mason at a Highlands basketball game and ask him your questions, or find Wireless Zone store nearest you simply by visiting wirelesszone.com.
He was working with 3 of the kids from Mars, Mike. That's why he was here today at Mason Elite, and does a great job with them. Rob Carmody's Mars team beat Ambridge here earlier today, coached by Mark Jula. Talk about him a little later on. We may see him down the road.
Very much a possibility. All right, tip-off is coming up. It's Highlands and Lincoln Park, and it's right after this.
On the scoreboard wearing yellow.
All right, Dean, we're getting ready for the starting lineups. Brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. To beautify and protect since 1979. They got you covered.
He'll start number 1, Johnny Bryan, a 6-foot junior. Number 5, Isaiah Smith, also a 6-foot junior. Number 10, Andre Wilder, a 6'3" junior. Number 11, Tanner Mathis, also a 6'6" junior. 4 juniors. The guy that is their big man, number 24, Tino Holmes. He's a 6'2" senior, Mike. Outstanding player. He was Fab 5 for the PG Sports last year in basketball, and he's leading them here tonight.
They are 13-2, 8-1 in section, with their only loss coming on Tuesday to Aliquippa.
Go to round start number 1, Seth Cohen, 6'2" senior, averaging 6.5 per game. Number 11, 6-foot junior, Corey Myers, averaging 10.3. Don Pacey, sophomore, 5'8", wears number 13, averaging 6.5 per game. Our big guy in the middle, number 20, Johnny Christ, 6'7" junior, averaging 15.7. And number 23, Luke Cochran, 6'2" junior. He comes in averaging 20.4 per game. Great performance the other night, 22 against Freeport.
So remember, for all your commercial and industrial painting needs, call Dan Timmons Painting at 724-224-2851. Dan Timmons Painting, they got you covered. Hey, I was thinking, I checked it out earlier. We lost the game to Alderdice here a year ago. We bring back only 14 points from that game. Luke Cochran had 11, Corey Myers had 3, and no one else here scored. The scoring was done by Ryan Signorella, Christian Tonelli, and Romello Freeman, and Sean Ursig. None of those guys are here. They've all graduated, and Johnny didn't play that game, as we mentioned in the pregame. So you talk about a clean slate for everyone. We only hit 1 3-pointer in the first half in that game, Dean. That's it, and that was by our cameraman's brother.
Remember what game you got thrown out of, Johnny?
I don't remember, but it was the game before that on a Friday night. Here's Cochran. Drives in, got it to Christ, and he lays it in. There you go. Opening tip-off brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized basketball training for third graders through varsity and beyond. That's Mason Elite Hoops Facebook page. Give them a check. Rams lead 2-0, and Leopards with a basketball. Inside, a shot is put up by Wilder, and it's no good. And the Rams have the rebound. This is Cochran. Rams in the home whites here tonight. Lincoln Park in the traveling gold uniforms with the blue trim. They're the Leopards. Ooh.
Playing straight man-to-man, Mike.
Now they tried to go with a pick and roll, but it's stolen nicely by Isaiah Smith down on the baseline. Leopards back the other way. Smith stops and pops off the front rim. No good. Rebound Myers.
Cohen ahead of the pack, Mike. Oh, Myers wanted to drop it off to him.
Now to Pacey.
To it.
Baseline, got a little bit careless with it and got it back out center circle to Christ. Right side to Cochran. Drives in, puts it up, missed it. Rebound Cohen, had it, lost it. And Johnny Bryant has it. Out to Holmes. You keep an eye on Keno.
They want to do, Mike, get the ball moving, transition. They did that time, but Johnny stopped it.
Now Wilder, back out to Holmes. His 3, missed badly, and Myers has the rebound. Rams with the ball in a 2-0 lead. Rams have won 5 in a row. Lincoln Park lost to Aliquippa Tuesday, but got back on the winning track against New Brighton on Friday, and Cochran throws up an air ball.
That's the problem, Mike, when you get here at 3:30, you have to wait till 6:30 to start playing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what happens in these tournament-type atmospheres, though.
Both teams come out a little tight.
Here's Smith now.
Token pressure.
Wilder. Now to Holmes. Holmes steps back. That's a 3. It's off the rim, but Mathis had the rebound, put up a shot, missed it. It's tipped out of bounds by Holmes, they say, as he and Cohen were in there, and the Rams get the basketball 2 minutes in, leading 2-0. And again, shooting the basketball. You remember last year, Alderdice shut the lights out.
Soft rims, Mike. We noticed that in the previous couple games.
Oh, Christ ran right into Holmes, and Holmes took it away. Dumped down and blocked by Christ as he came back to swat that shot by Wilder. Now it's finally put up and in by Wilder. His first 2, and that ties the game.
Ahead to Myers. Oh,
here's Johnny.
Johnny Christ.
He's got all 4, and the Rams lead 4-2, and now Holmes beat them all down to tie it.
And then action.
Impressive block, more impressive putback by Johnny, but again, Holmes snuck out. You got to be careful there, Mike.
Now against pressure, here's Cochran. Now to Christ. Oh, nice dump down to Cohen, but he missed it, and the rebound to Smith. Smith goes to Holmes. Corner now, Bryant. Jumper is in there, it's a 3.
Corner 3, Johnny Bryant.
Those soft rims I talked about, look what they're going to do, Mike. Lincoln Park wants to set pressure up Alpha scored baskets. Look at Cohen ahead of the pack. Mike, he's got to take that shot.
Well, Myers will take a 3, and it's down, and we're tied at 7. Corey Myers from the corner.
Corey Myers.
That matches his output from the game here last year against the Dice. Now it's a loose ball backcourt, and oh no! I thought Dom saved it, but they're going to say he stepped on the line while he was making contact with the basketball.
Mike, there's your definition of kick ball. Go for people, because this. A lot of people think that would be a kick ball there. Why wasn't it?
That's a great question.
Well, he didn't do anything to try to take advantage of it, Mike. He just put his... the kid hit the ball with his foot.
According to what the rule says, it needs to be intentional.
Yeah, it wasn't. He just had his leg there. The guy threw it off. So that's a good call.
Here's Holmes now, forecourt. Corner overall, and fumbling it was Mathis. Drives in, but put it in anyway. Kind of lost the handle. Now they go deep to Myers, and he does a good job to make the catch.
He's a gangly 6'6".
He is, too. He reminds me of the kid at Derry. Corner to Cochran. Now back out top to McDaniel, who's in replacing Cohen. McDaniel drives in, used the off arm, threw it up wildly, missed it, and Wilder the rebound. Speaking of wildly.
And that's what Coach wanted Seth to do. You got to look at the basket.
Bryant through trap, corner, Smith, 3-ball, good.
Deep corner 3, Isaiah Smith.
All 5 of their starters on the score sheet. It's 12-7. McDaniel with a fall away. Missed it. Rebound Lincoln Park. Oh, Christ nearly stole it. And now we get a travel. No, it's going to be a foul. Let's see. And it's going to be on Antoine McDaniel. It'll be his first. I thought maybe they walked before it. Halfway through this first quarter, 12-7 Lincoln Park. They've scored the last 5. Smith kicks it into Mathis.
Well, I tell you what, that's the hardest shot to make.
Yep.
Smith has made 2 easy ones right there. And the rims held both of them down.
Yes, they did. He's got 6, and it's 15-7. Now baseline to Christ. He had it blocked.
Nobody fouled him there.
Got it, but no, not at all. That time they did, and the basket's good.
Johnny Christ staying with it.
I was being facetious, as we both know, correct?
I think the referee was confused. He didn't know which one of the 3 to charge. So
he just decided to call nothing?
Exactly.
I got you. Well, he got that one.
Tanner Mathis gets his first. Johnny goes to the line. He's already got 6 of the 9 Highlands points.
Off the back rim, Myers tipped it, but Mathis has it. Now forecourt, the Rams steal it. Here's Myers to Cochran. Back to McDaniel, lays it up and in. 4 straight for Highlands, and it's 15-11.
Nice job by Luke to give that one up, Mike. He could have scored it himself, but wanted to get Antoine involved. Highlands playing their 1-3-1 now.
Now Holmes steps back and drains a 3.
He does that, Mike. They won't be in a 1-3-1 very long.
18-11.
That's where you're weak on a 1-3-1 on top and the baseline.
McDaniel, now to Pacey. Cochran.
Nice pass. Oh, we got to look at that.
Be looking at the basket there.
Get out of there.
And now McDaniel double dribble.
He's in a bad spot, Mike. He used his dribble up and had his back to the basket underneath it. So good job by Lincoln Park to trap him there. 3 Highlands turnovers already. They've only forced 1. Swanger's going to go to the lineup.
Casey Oliver, number 4. Dakari Bradford, number 3, into the Lincoln Park lineup. 18-11. It's a 7-point lead for the Leopards. Here's Smith. Now goes corner, and Oliver going to shoot it right off the bench, but the Rams didn't box out at all. And wide open underneath was Bradford for the lay-in, and Tyler Stachinski wants a timeout. And Lincoln Park has raced to a 20-11 lead.
In there early, Mike, but again, Lincoln Park, they're not number 1 in the state for any reason in particular. Another Highlands basketball city can mean one thing. Post-game at the Anchor, and except today, Mike, they're closed on Sundays, but Joe, Andy, and Dee continue a family tradition started by their parents way back in 1953. Great home-cooked meal without having to do the cooking. Original Anchor Burger, always a fan favorite, as well as their signature wings. Daily specials are available, as well as the Blue Plate Special, which, of course, is served on a blue plate. Kitchen's always open until 11, so no better way to celebrate Highlands victory than by going to Anchor Inn. Anchor Inn, Freeport Road, Sharon Heights, welcome aboard. Hope to see everybody there Tuesday night, Mike.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have something to celebrate. We talked about the game here last year. Alderdice beat Highlands 58-38. That's right. Highlands scored 38 points in an entire basketball game.
Interest level was 1.
And I'm sensing that here. Bobby Clifford had 29 for the Dice that night, including 5 3-pointers, if you remember. He shot the lights out.
He's still playing, Mike. Latrobe beat the living daylights out of Alder Dice. He had 6 points in that game. Latrobe's a very good 6'8" team.
Cochran blew by a man, went in and had it blocked. Swatted out of there by Bradford.
And then transition, Mike.
Now Smith back the other way. Yep. And Myers got a piece of it.
That's what happens, Mike. You get the turnover. There's your transition. Easy basket. Corey stopped it, but they're going to inbound the ball underneath their own basket.
20-11. It's a 9-point lead.
His first team second.
Here's Smith. Out top for Oliver. Now Holmes. Bradford. Now Mathis. Corner, Smith, 3-ball. That's off the front rim, and Swanger has the rebound, and Mason got fouled. Quickly, I believe that's going to be on Tanner Mathis.
That'll be his second, Mike, and you don't want your big guy getting fouls that far away from the basket.
Especially against the guy he's a foot taller than.
And he had already got the rebound and started bringing up the floor.
6'6" against 5'6". Fouls are even at 2 apiece. Well, Lamar's team going to stick around for a while and watch.
Surprised the Amherst team didn't, Mike. We may be future opponents.
I'm going to guess Coach Jewell is not in a good mood.
He does take him hard.
He was very entertaining, I got to tell you. Here's Swanger for 3. Lets it go, and it's off the rim. Rebound, Christ. Oh, he got up there, got a piece of iron, but didn't get enough of the ball. Here's Holmes back the other way with a stop and start move, and they're going to get Cochran on that one.
I'm going to say that was on the floor, Mike. So no shooting foul.
Now Johnny Bryant coming back in for Mike Boriski, and Isaiah Smith gets a rest. He's at 2 threes already tonight.
Very athletic team, Mike.
Yeah, they are. Here's Holmes.
And according to their biographies, they all sing in the choir.
A steal by Myers. Myers was 1-on-2, though. Oh, he made a nice move. Oh, and it rolled out.
He deserved a better fate there, Mike.
Andre Wilder with the rebound. Out right side for Casey Oliver.
But a couple of those shots have been blocked from behind. It makes you think, you know.
Oh, absolutely. Oliver is a senior off the bench.
Here's a Euro step.
Drives all the way in. Missed the shot, and the Rams have the rebound. Out to Swanger. Having the same problem they had here a year ago.
And
Mason draws some contact, and he's going to shoot 2 at 32 seconds. The Rams down by 9. And this will be Mason Swanger's first trip to the foul line this year.
How about that? 8 threes, 3 twos, 30 points so far.
And no ones.
Yep.
And the Rams have done much better at the line here, second half of the season.
Up to 63%. And we say up to because it was 55 at one time.
It was under 50.
Yep.
First by Mason is good.
You know, Mike, the confidence they have in this kid now. If you remember right before the half at Freeport, they drew the play for him, and he hit the 3.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a big bucket. That was pretty much a dagger at halftime. Swanger 2 for 2.
One of my favorite words in sports, Mike, the dagger.
The dagger. 20-13, 7-point Lincoln Park lead to have the basketball. And the arrow, I believe. This is Keno Holmes, dribbling it out top. A 6'2 senior. This is Bryant right side, 7 seconds now. They're going to have to start making their move to the basket. Out top to Oliver. Oliver now lost the handle. It stepped out of bounds, and Highlands gets it at 1.2. They can catch and shoot this, and they have some long-distance bombers.
Mars plays Lincoln Park February 2nd. That's why they're hanging around, Mike.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Now they get it to Christ. Got one dribble, lets it go. It hit the iron. It almost went. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Lincoln Park 20 and Highlands 13. B&J Sports, of course, located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights, has been outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley for more than 45 years. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff, and we know many of them personally, and they are friendly, They provide that personal touch, from customized high school jackets to team uniforms, trophies. By the way, Jason Witten handed out the Pro Bowl trophy today and broke it, so they need to go to B&J and get a new one.
Get it fixed.
Yeah. Trophies, plaques, any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon, so stop in today or give Glenn a call, 724-226-2762. 5 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Mike, got to talk to Mark Jewell, the coach of Ambridge. He started at Highlands way back in 1980. His resume, Boyerstown, Selenko Township. He told me the story there. That was his first head coaching job. They had gone 11-11 the season before, started 11 seniors. Nobody had any varsity play when he took over. They went 0-22, but he was out east. He took the job. He says, kind of like what Tyler got here. Went on to come home to coach at Montour, Moon, Butler, North Allegheny, Center, Ambridge. 8 or 7 years at all those places. He's in his 7th year at Ambridge. We don't know if it's time yet.
Well, he's a very, very good coach.
Another coach out east, Mike, Ray Konjak. He's the coach at Knock. He's been going over our games.
Now, Keno Holmes drains a 3 to start the second quarter.
They love that spot, Mike.
And it's a 10-point game, 23-13.
Remember our discussion on the way up in the car, how the toughest shot is from the corner? Well, they're not having trouble.
They're not bothered. Oh, and Swanger had his pocket picked by Holmes. Holmes tried to go back, and Swanger did a good job to read that pass and steal it back for the Rams.
Highlands 5 turnovers in the first half.
Cochran out to Christ. Had a 3, didn't want it. Nearly dribbled it out of bounds.
Johnny can make that shot, Mike.
Cochran into a double team. Back out top to Myers. Boy, are they quick getting to defend, aren't they? Cochran now.
They sure are.
Cochran works his way in. He had that blocked.
He got fouled.
Try again from the other side. Won't go. Cohen tipped it, and Mathis has it. Holmes the other way, and he's fouled.
And he's going to foul Myers. Anyways, Ray Konjak was telling me, Mike, he has a special idea we could use Tuesday against Knock. It's top secret. I cannot disclose it, but if it works on Tuesday, we'll give Ray Konjak credit for it. How's that sound?
This is Holmes at the line. I'll shoot a couple.
Ray coached at Knock way back in the day.
Did he really?
Yes.
9 points for Holmes, 24-13.
He's one of the few guys who took my advice, Mike. He has a 16-year-old junior, outstanding in swimming and tennis. And if you got a kid who's going to work hard, I always say, take those individual sports under advisement.
Yeah, really.
Keno makes them both. He's got 10.
And it's 25-13. It's a 12-point lead for the Leopards. Now Cochran forecourt. Christ, there's a long 3. It's off the rim, no good, and the rebound right into the hands of Isaiah Smith. Boy, they want to push that tempo, do they not? And now we have a charge. Good job by Cochran to take that one.
What I worry about, Mike, Luke almost got stepped on.
Isaiah Smith picks up the foul. By the way, we talked about Lincoln Park and that they're a charter school for the arts. Here's what they offer. You ready? Dance, health sciences and the arts, writing and publishing, media arts, theater, music, pre-law, and the arts. And I add basketball. I'll actually
great teams, yeah.
Later, I'll tell you what sports they offer. They only have 4.
Well, this one, they're outstanding. They've made the playoffs every year they've been there. Oh, that's a bad call there.
Johnny Christ is fouled on his way up, and he'll go to the line and shoot a pair. All right.
Tanner Mathis gets his 3rd, Mike.
Here are the sports they offer. Basketball, obviously. Track, golf, and volleyball. Those are the 4 sports they have.
Do they have girls basketball?
Yes, they do, because Bill Manier was the coach there, and he is now the boys coach here at Montour. He's in his 1st year.
Coached his daughter, correct?
That is correct. He coached his daughter there. She's a senior now. He left her behind. Figured he had a chance to take this one here at Montour. He was the coach at Stowe Rocks when they won the WPIL and state championship, I believe, in 08. Price makes 1 out of 2. He's 1 for 3 tonight. 25-14.
Boy, is he quick.
Boy, bodies everywhere. Work it out to Smith for 3, no good. But right there for the rebound was Bryant. Missed a shot, and the Rams got the rebound.
Seth Cohen threw a great block. What is that for?
Well, that was an alley-oop.
Yeah, but Johnny got knocked down.
Johnny got knocked down before it happened.
Yeah.
And they're saying it was incidental contact. And Stosh has a look on his face like, You can't be right about that.
Boy, Seth did a great job of blocking out there, though, Mike. Uh-oh. Bad pass on the inbound. 6 turnovers.
Now to Bryant. All the way in, and what's the call? They're going to get Luke Cochran.
Luke move and slide.
Lincoln Park, the defending WPIL champions in 3A. They've won it 3 times under Mike
You can see
Boriski.
why, Mike. And think about it. They only have 1 senior on the floor, Keno Holmes. The rest are all juniors.
Right. And then when Oliver comes in, he seems to be the other one. Bryant makes the first. He's got 4, and it's 26-14. That's their biggest lead. Second one is down. 5 for Johnny Bryant. And the Leopards fixing, and that's a walk by Pacey. The Leopards fixing to blow the Rams right out of here.
Well, Mike, they come in, like you said, 13-2. They lost Al Equipment section by 3. They lost to Pine Ridge by 9.
Yeah, there's no shame in that, huh?
Yep, and we lost to Pine Ridge by
a lot.
9.
A lot.
But once again, if you remember that Pine Ridge game, Mike, 7-point game with a minute to go in the third quarter, then we just lights out after that.
32.
Yep.
82-50.
And Mike, you know, they got 27 here in the first half, but they have been hitting some tough shots. I mean, I'll give most teams a
Well, the problem with this game really hasn't been our defense. We're not scoring. Here's Smith. Now to Oliver. Now corner to Bryant. His 3's off the front rim, and they're also quicker to the ball. Man, you saw it there.
You're right,
That was
Mike.
steal. Bad pass, a lazy one. Stolen by Cochran. Cochran stops, pops, 15 off the rim, no good. And it's 1 and out, too. The Rams are getting nothing done on the offensive glass.
Yeah, Luke has not scored, Mike.
And he had 11 here last year. He was our leading scorer. Wow, on a reverse. And Wilder missed it. Got the rebound, put it up no good, and Cohen the rebound.
Seth did a nice job that time on the boards again, Mike. Got to get Luke.
Cochran drives all.
There we go. Oh, no foul.
No foul. They defend the rim, do they not?
They do go straight up, Mike, and they hands in the air. It's good defense.
Christ keys it in. Back to McDaniel. Got to get Antoine going. Inside to Johnny.
Right there.
Spin move. Kicked it back out to Cochran. His long 3 is down. Cochran's first of the day. And a second 3 for Highlands, and it's 27-17. Here's Smith against Swanger, a pair of number 5s.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that move by Bradford.
Yep, he went flying.
Offensive foul.
Not under control, though, Mike.
The official made the call to the basket. He didn't give it to the table. Mike Boriski's down there. Did you call a foul on that?
He sure did.
He sure did. Can't blame him. It's like, oh, if you're not going to call anything, we'll take it as out of bounds. 16 fouls against the Leopards. The Rams have committed 5. 4:20 to go first half. They trail by 10. Here's McDaniel. Oh, it's tipped, but great job by Christ. Got it into Swanger with the runner, and it's good.
Great touch pass by Johnny that time, Mike.
4 points for Mason Swanger, and it's 27-19. Now Oliver worked it up to Smith.
Oh,
underneath to Bradford for the lay-in. The sophomore has 4 off the bench, and it's 29-19.
And Mike, these are that ball between 10 players. Somebody's got to get their hands up there.
Cochran hooks it to the corner to Cohen. Back out top to Cochran. Here comes another 3. It's short, and Bryant has the rebound. Out to Oliver. Oliver got shut off by Cohen. Kicked it back. That's a 3 by Wilder off the rim. No good. Bradford has it. But Bradford, good on the boards. List him at 6'3", but he plays longer than that. Oliver with a fall away. It's good. Boy, you're talking about those rims catching that ball.
Yep.
6 bench points for the Leopards, and it's 31-19.
Had 7 guys scoring in this first half, Mike.
And Swanger walked.
See, he got pushed, Mike.
And I think he walked before he got pushed.
Chicken egg.
We can do timestamp that and check that on YouTube. YouTube only today, of course. Saturday game. We have that extra home game we're going to make sure to tell you about later, so we get everybody into that. We're going to play Nazareth Prep
Senior Citizens Night.
But will it be senior night? Is senior night still going to stay the first
Yes.
day? Okay. That's Wilder with a lay-in. Senior night will be this coming Friday against Mount Pleasant. Senior Citizens Night will be the following Thursday against Nazareth Prep.
Be honoring both our seniors, Seth Kona and Dylan Signorella.
Nice job by Cochran to get it down to Cohen, and he missed the bunny. Rebound to the Leopards, already up 14. Here's Oliver, stops and pops.
Uh-oh.
He's fouled by Myers.
Corey Myers gets his second.
Number 11, Corey Miles, his third.
33-19, the Leopards lead it. 2:28 to go, first half.
Casey Oliver.
According to PA guys, his third. Mike, what do you have, Jim? Nope. Okay.
They're not putting him on the board. I don't know how
I
you
didn't
have
know
a
if you
turn.
kept them. I got three.
Yeah, but-
I had two. They
Yeah.
threw three, so we'll find out. I think Corey's coming out either way.
Joaquim Roman's coming in. We haven't seen
Roman
him.
sighting.
We haven't seen him since the 8th grade picnic.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oliver hits the first.
And then again, number 35, Joaquin.
And this might be under the heading of safety and prevention.
Dominic Pacey.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Can't say I disagree with you. Oliver, pure from the line. He makes 2. He's got 4. 35-19. Here's Cochran. Now to Kreis. High posting it to Luke. Goes in. Got it swatted. Blocked out of there by Wilder. Back the other way comes Bradford, and they're going to call it foul on the floor.
Looks like Swanger just swung those hips a little bit, Mike.
Number 5, Mason Swagger, who's first. Team second.
So it's 1 on Mason, and this will be a 1-and-1 for Dakari Bradford. 2:12 left first half. It's already a 16-point lead, and that's where it stays. And now Joaquim was slow off the block. Lincoln Clark got it back, missed the shot, and now they get another try. Oliver drives in.
Johnny
missed it.
blocks that one.
Price to Cochran. Luke forecourt. Corner to Pacey. He's wide open. His three's on the way, and it's good.
Deep 3 ball. Dominic Pacey.
Dom Pacey's first 3 of the night, and it's 35-22.
6 Golden Rams on the board.
Now they go corner to Bradford. His three's in and out, and Johnny has it. Out to Cochran. Cochran drives in, and it's stolen away by Holmes.
You expected Johnny to cut, and he didn't.
Now to Bradford with the lay-in.
He looked like he drug those feet a little bit.
Bench wanted to walk.
Yep.
Now they turn it back, and here comes Holmes the other way. Holmes goes all the way in against Johnny. Johnny goes down hard, and a foul against Kreis.
Number 20, Johnny Kreis.
And Johnny gets up limping.
Didn't want to see that, Mike.
The game for the Leopards, number 30,
Daquan Bradford is in for the Leopards, number 30.
Maybe Johnny needs to get a break here, Mike. 1:17 to go.
It's 1-on-1. Holmes. First one is good.
These basses cradle the ball, Mike.
Yes, they do. They accept it.
Yes.
38-22. Second one is also good.
This is good.
A 17-point Lincoln Park lead.
And it doesn't look that bad, Mike. That's the scary part.
Cochran had a little bit of trouble with it. That's Dakari Bradford on him. And now they're going to get a foul and a reach-in, I think. Yeah, they do. They get Dakari Bradford.
Now, Mike, are you old enough to remember a show called Doctare?
Get Clarence the Cross-Eyed Lion.
That's it.
That's it. So Cochran at the line. He shoots the 1-and-1. 1:04 to go.
Sunday night, CBS, 8 p.m.
Luke, a 77% foul shooter. Now that shows you what kind of night it's been. Lead it out to Oliver. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. Lincoln Park by 17. Now to Holmes.
3 years we waited for this, Mike.
Here's Smith. Around a Daquan Bradford screen. Mike Brisky will be happy if they just hold on to it here.
Up 17, I would be too.
Here's Holmes. Now Smith out top, 25 seconds. They got the ball with a minute left. 15 seconds.
You can tell us Keno Holmes making the score. He's got 12, and you couldn't remember any of it.
Exactly. Oh, now Smith all the way to the basket, threw it up and missed it. And the Rams have 7 seconds to do something about it. Here's Cochran forecourt. Cochran drives all the way through and lost the handle.
One of those.
Bradford fires it down, and that'll be the end of the first half, and it's all Lincoln Park here as the Leopards lead it 39-22. Well, with basketball season in full swing, you're probably putting off that much-needed work around the house. Why not let the pros at Beanie Home Renovations install a new kitchen, bathroom, game room, or addition to make your home a winner? With over 100 years of combined experience, Brian E. and his team of professionals at Beanie guarantee that your job will be completed on time, exactly the way you want it, and in plenty of time to have that championship celebration. Customer service is their top priority, so give Brian a call today, 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or visit their Facebook page, Beanie Home Renovations, where the B is always busy. Halftime at Montour. There's your story. Lincoln Park by 17. We'll be back with stats and more right after this.
They're not even shooting.
All right, we are back at Montour at halftime, 39-22. The Leopards are leading the Golden Rams. Dean, you?
Yeah, Mike, like you said, lack of scoring on our part.
Yeah.
Johnny Christ has 7. Luke has 3. Mason Swanger has 4, Corey Myers 3, Don Pacey 3, Antoine McDaniels 2. And again, Lincoln Park, they're led by their outstanding senior Keno Holmes with 12. Off the bench, Dakari Bryan has 6, Oliver has 4, Mathis with 2, Wilder with 4, Isaiah Smith with 6, and Johnny Bryan with 5. Balanced scoring. They lead here 39-22.
And that 39's a lot because Highlands hasn't been giving up very many points, and that kind of snuck up on us at the end of the half there, too. They're only giving up 47 points a game during their 5-game winning streak, and Lincoln Park looks like they're going to blow past that here in the third quarter. Well, many companies can give you car insurance quotes, but only Nationwide backs it up with dedicated licensed professionals and a superior claim service. Mel and John at the Boucher Agency want to make ensuring your new teen driver a stress-free experience. Make sure to ask about Nationwide's young driver discount. When you compare, no one beats the Boucher's rates for young drivers. Call your hometown Nationwide agents, John and Mel, 724-224-4300, and they'll help you choose the coverage that's right for your family. Remember, in the AK Valley, the Bouchers and Nationwide are on your side. Stats tonight brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized basketball training for third graders all the way up through varsity and beyond. You can call to set up an appointment at 724-980-2100.
And Mike, have to come out and put some points on the board. Backdoor nice to Luke.
And Cochran lays it in.
Hangs and scores.
That's a good start.
Yep, it was 5. And Golden Rams start the second half with the first point.
39-24. Now back out to the corner, and a jumper by Johnny Bryant is off the rim, no good, and the rebound comes to Cochran. Just underway, second half. Here's Christ right side. 15-point game. But a lot of the crowd is fouled out of here.
You can hear Coach saying we need to stop.
Myers for 3, and it's down. That's 6 for Corey, and it's 39-27. They cut it back to 12.
Great way to start the second half.
Yeah. Well, they're going to need a run at some point early here to get back in it. Here's Holmes. Shut off by Christ. Stop-start move. Dumped it off. Holmes got it back.
I thought he was out of bounds.
I thought he pitched a 10 in the lane. There's a steal by Cohen, and now Cohen just had it stolen off him by Wilder from behind. Wilder from 15. It's good. He's got 6. And it's 41-27. Now Pacey had it taken away from behind, knocked out of there by Smith. 14-point lead.
17 at the half, so let's cut into the first minute and a half here.
Both of these teams have made the playoffs this season already. Cochran is open from the left wing. His 3's on the way. It's off the back rim. Cohen got a piece of it. Oh, it came right into the hands of Myers, and what's the call?
Late call.
They're going to call Highlands, I think. Yep, Seth Cohen.
Seth first. He fouled out the last game.
So that'll give Lincoln Park control next to the Highlands bench. 6:20 left third quarter. Smith got it to Holmes. He wasn't sure. Now he's going to go ahead and just take it and drain it. Goodness. 15 for Keno Holmes, 3 from downtown, and it's 44-27.
He's not missed once he gets that look on the wing. Luke coming alive now with 7. Ties Johnny for the team lead.
44-29. Remember, Tuesday night will be at Knock.
For all the marbles, Mike.
Or at least most of them. There's a 3 from right down the middle by Isaiah Smith, his 3rd of the night. They've hit 7 of them.
And they can shoot, Mike.
Myers missed a short, and the Leopards want to leak out. Bryant all the way through.
Whoa,
Christ
baby.
got up here and said, get that out of here. Pacey back the other way. Had Cohen ahead of the field, but gave up the dribble, went corner to Cochran. His 3's on the way, and it's off the side of the board. Cohen tried to swat it away from behind, but the Leopards able to keep it. Oh, nice dish by Holmes. Underneath it, Wilder, and he lays it in.
They can shoot and they're athletic, Mike. That's a deadly combination. They're out to a 20-point lead.
Highlands wants a timeout.
Well, winner's here. There's no doubt about it. -6 this week, Mike. That's a record breaker. And again, no time better to get over to Highland Tire than right now. Check that battery. See why they've been voted the best to buy tires in the AK Valley for 26 consecutive years and the best for oil change the last 24. Family owned and operated since 1961, Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories in the Pittsburgh area. If you don't see it, ask for it, they'll get it. Give them a call today and try them at 724-224-9222. In the Toronto Heights, 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment, 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price, says it all. Visit HighlandTire.com today.
Yeah, hopefully it's going to get really cold, but we won't get a lot of snow to go with it.
Well, you always have this saying, it's too cold to snow.
Right, which isn't really true, but it's really more B and then A and not A and then B. A lot of times the very cold weather also is dry air, and that's not good for snow production, and that's usually what does it.
Let me tell you who's still here, Mike. College coaches.
Sure. Oh, nice move in the lane.
He's hurt.
And Pacey's down hard. He gets himself up. He's a tough customer.
Yeah,
Johnny got the garbage and put it up and in.
Yep.
That's 9 points for Christ, and it's 49-31. Lincoln Park by 18.
I had to get my 10,000 steps in, Mike. I did a couple laps up there. Beautiful walking track up there on top. Anyways, there's 5 iPads going over there, and there's only 2 schools involved, and we're not filming.
Right.
So you know what that means? Those are all college coaches trying to get some inside
people getting
information.
A look. Maybe other schools.
Head coach from Shippensburg is here, Mike. Met him before the game.
Rams with the ball with an 18-point deficit to try to make up here. 4.5 left third quarter. Cochran from way downtown off the back rim, no good. And pulled out of there by Wilder.
And they're out and running, Mike. Just let it go for it. Yep.
Myers got a piece of it. That's called stopping the ball, literally.
Exactly.
In the game for the Leopards, number 3, Dakari Bradford.
Dakari Bradford is back in.
Their 7th turnover. Highlands is committed 12. We got that number in our favor, Mike. It was 211 to 208. Forcing turnovers versus committing. That looked like a step there, but we got away with it.
Pacey. Now to Myers. Myers off a foot, but fortunately came right to Dom.
They're really aggressive to the ball.
Oh, great move by Cochran. All the way through, up, under, off the rim, no good. Rebound Holmes.
Got knocked off bounds the last second, Mike.
Yep. Well, they guard you at the rim, and they do it hard. Here's Holmes out at the Spartan center court. At the Montour Athletic Center. Right down the middle, Isaiah Smith. It's short. And that's a rebound by Cohen. Out to Christ. 3.5 left third quarter. Oh, Johnny with a behind-the-back move. Got it off to Cochran. Drives in. Puts it up. No foul. Rebound Lincoln Park. Bodies all over the place. Here's Holmes back the other way against Pacey. And I guess that is a foul.
We saw 3 of them before that.
Holmes will shoot a pair at 3:21, 49-31, Lincoln Park.
Mike, we just heard the PA announcer, and unfortunately, the voice of the Pittsburgh basketball club is no longer here. Randy Cosgrove passed away over the summer, and he did all the games here. Remember, he was here last year. We got to speak to him. Great guy, and he just had taken an AD job, right?
Right. He was the AD at Canavan, and when he was the AD out at Ambridge, we played in a lot of different tournaments and things out there, and he was always very gracious to us and took care of us. And we saw him a few places along the line. Since then, he would do announcing jobs. And
he had the velvet pipe.
He did. He was really good at it, and we miss Randy. He's a good guy. 20-point lead for the Leopards. Cochran. High off the glass, no good. Oh, Johnny got up there, but it didn't connect. And that's kind of been the way it's been tonight.
Yeah. Just a little herky-jerky.
That's a 3 by Oliver. It's off the rim, and rebound McDaniel. Myers open out of the corner, and here it comes. Boom. It's good. 3 for Myers, averaging 10 a game.
He's got 9.
51-34.
Ties Johnny for the team lead.
Now to Oliver. I spent my day yesterday with Al Oliver.
There, hey, you got a good picture with him.
Yeah, I got a picture and everything. Signed a picture. Really nice. He always is.
It's your man.
He needs to be in the Hall of Fame, darn it.
They're going to call charge that time, I think.
They are. Yeah, and they're going to get Mathis, and Mike Boriski doesn't think so. Well, his assistants were actually more vociferous than Mike was.
It's his force.
Mathis didn't think so. He gave out look like, who, me?
Speaking of referees, Mike, Chick Murdoch refereed.
He did the last game, yeah. And Mark Emmerling ref that game, who we had Friday up at Freeport. Myers got shut off. Crisp pass into the lane. Back out to Myers. Here comes another 3. Off the rim and in.
They love to take those shots. Those rims are very accepting.
This is a shooter's building. And that's 3 threes in the third quarter for Corey Myers, and it's 51-37.
He's been our offense.
Now into the paint. It came to Wilder, and he kicked it back out. Here's Holmes. 1:50 to go, third quarter. It's a 14-point Lincoln Park lead. They've led by as many as 20.
Well, Swanger to get his second. No, I didn't say it felt like a 20-point game. It feels like a 14-point game.
3 team fouls against Highlands second half. Lincoln Park's committed 2. On a Sunday night. Now, do we count this as this week or last week? What do you count Sunday as? You count Sunday as the beginning of the week or the end of the last week?
Stats-wise, I already turned in the stats.
Okay, yeah, okay. Nice move by Oliver. He's got 6, and it's 53-37. Because I want to say we only have 2 games this coming week, Tuesday and Friday. Johnny says, just for fun, I'm going to do that. It didn't count, but it was a lot of fun. And this is an exhibition, as you said.
Exhibition.
Right.
He's got 1 in the first quarter.
I can do this, and you can't. That's kind of what that was. Here's Cochran. Loop it into Johnny. Back out to Myers. Here it comes. Off the rim. McDaniel pushed. Holmes in the back.
Little Shovsky.
That's 4 on Highlands second half. 53-37.
Andre Wilder grabbed the rim on the other end, and look at Johnny's giving a little help on how it's done, Mike. Look at his point, too. Someday you'll be just like me.
Someday. That's how that'll work. Here's Smith backcourt. Now Smith tries to get around Swanger. Dumps it down underneath the Wilder. Oh, they got trouble with it, and now they're going to call a block on Johnny Christ.
Wilder and Johnny Christ have been going at each other all night, Mike, and it's been good-natured, too. That time Johnny got his second foul. Get a chance to talk about Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph. Proudly welcome to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. These crazy times in the market, Joe can get you 4% guaranteed. Call him today at 724-224-8908 or call Joseph at 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance put you on the road of financial stability today.
Wilder made them both, and it's 55-37. Swanger got into trouble, and there's going to be a foul a bailout.
Whoa.
And look at the look on Oliver's face. Yeah, you trying to say I did something there, Mr. Referee?
I had marked down a turnover, Mike.
I thought Mason might have double dribbled it down there. And
a generous call.
That's fine.
We'll take it.
Into Kreis. Back out to Swanger. He's open. On the way.
Yes.
And it's nothing but nylon. Mason Swanger. His first 3 of the night. And he's got 7. And it's 55-40. Holmes 3-ball. Front rim. Rebound Wilder. They went off of Johnny Kreis last. 15-point lead.
Swanger has a 3 of 2 and 2 foul shots. Uh-oh, I hate that, Mike. Look at that.
Yeah, work it right inside, and that's Daquan Bradford with his first basket of the night for the 6-foot senior off the bench for Coach Mike Boriski, 57-40.
They got to clean that up, Mike. On the inbound, you can't have that happen.
Oh, Pacey high off the glass, went down hard, and now an advantage for Holmes. He lays it in.
Lays it in. I thought for sure it was going down.
Quietly.
We haven't had one put down against us, have we, this year, I don't think?
I don't think so. 3 seconds, too. Here's Myers, going to have to let it go. At the buzzer,
yes.
It's down. Corey Myers with his 5th three-pointer of the ball game.
He's got 15, 5 over his average.
And the Rams cut it to 59-43 after 3. Trivia time is A&B Pizza time. Call 724-224-5311 to order your A&B Pizza now.
Well, Mike, going to make this a simple question. Kind of ties into what we talked about the other day, in fact.
Okay.
How many undefeated teams remain in the WPIL?
Oh, boy, are there any? There were 2, right? When we talked about it before?
I believe so.
Wow. I'm going to go with 1. I'm not even sure.
You get the dollar off. The 1 is correct. Now, who is it?
Okay.
Tied into the question.
Is it Vincentian?
Tied into the question the other day.
And the question the other day was? He's running a...
Mira Rivera gave up.
Oh, Mariano Rivera and the Moon
Tigers.
Moon.
Very good.
You got to go to Mo.
There's a theme to this, Mike.
There is. There is a theme to this. Well, if we have time later, I have one for you that's not about basketball. How's that?
Okay, that'd be great.
I found one that was kind of interesting that I saw yesterday. So.
John Gianmarco for setting us up here, the president of the Pittsburgh Basketball Club. Mike, they're having their Hall of Fame brunch February 2nd, Chartiers Country Club. Hope you got your tickets already. It's sold out. I will be there.
You're going. You have a Buzz Riddle connection. You can tell the folks about that. Oh, great play by Myers with a step in front against Holmes, and Holmes blocked it. Highlands will keep it.
But you know what, Mike? You got to do that. You got to take it right in there.
You got to take it to the rack.
That's right. 8th turnover. Yes, Buzz Riddle's being honored as the coach this year. Buzz, Westminster, and Pitt. His daughter Betsy and my wife Kathy were roommates at Westminster, and they invited us as their guests. So I will be
very
there.
Nice. Cochran steps back and lets a 3 go. It's off the front rim, no good. The rebound to Oliver.
Here's when you know you got it made, Mike. She went to Florida last week. She'll be almost.
He could have.
Yep.
That was Tanner Mathos. His second basket of the night at 61-43.
She'll be returning this week for the
dinner
brunch, and then back to Florida she goes. Isn't that nice?
Pacey to Cochran. Cochran into the paint. Kicked it to the corner. Swanger. Now back to Pacey. Oh. Boy, these guys play tough defense. Yep. Pacey's pass was errant.
And they extended like that, Mike. That is the 13th turnover for the Golden Rams. Inductees beside Buzz Riddle, local connections, Mike. Barnett Harris.
All right.
Our referee friend, Lieutenant Duquesne. Rod Rutherford. Former.
I love Rod. I believe Rod went to Shenley.
Yeah, and
it's a city school.
Played quarterback at Pitt.
Did a great job. Won a Super Bowl ring with the Steelers in Super Bowl 40.
Stu Lyons, remember him, Mike?
I do.
Fox Chapel player.
Okay.
And Billy Varner, Valley's own.
Billy Varner.
Get to see him. He had a great career in New York.
Went to Notre Dame.
He was like a rock star there. Remember?
He was. He used to come back in the summer to Valley's gym and bring Orlando Woolridge with him, and they would be working out in Valley's gym. Think about that. Here's Oliver for 3. Off the front rim. Rebound, Johnny Kreis. And he's fouled from behind by Wilder.
Him and Wilder kicking after it. Mike Wilder picks up his second.
6:29 remaining, 61-43. Yeah, so we're back to our previous question. We're saying that this is going to end this week, and next week starts tomorrow, and we'll have 2 games. That's what I'm going with anyway.
Well, stats-wise,
right, you had to get him in. Yeah, you had to get him in. Cochran lead it up to Christ, and Johnny.
And Wilder did his job, Mike.
He did.
Stood his grind.
Johnny just went to get a piece of it and whacked it up over the basket back in the little vomitory.
That's going to be a home turnover. Highlands 14. 2 locals for me, Mike, growing up in Braddock. Carl Morris.
Okay.
He's famous for one thing. Besides being an outstanding basketball player, he recruited Billy Knight to Pitt.
That's a good number.
Yeah, Buzz was smart enough to say, I'll give you a scholarship if you get Billy to come.
It worked out for everyone involved,
he
didn't
had an outstanding career. Yep.
Holmes. Oh, Johnny with another swat.
Johnny got up there. They're shaking hands on the way through there. It's been what I wanted it to be, Mike. A good exhibition. Team just running up and down, breaking a sweat. You know what this beats, Mike?
Practice.
Exactly.
As a player, that's what they'd say. Christ again with another block. Cohen got it out of there. Here's Cochran back the other way. I also like it better if we get it into single digits. Oh, Cochran, it just wouldn't go for him. And the rebound to Bryant. Leak out to Holmes against Christ. Blocking foul. Johnny laughs as he hits the deck at 5:40 to go. And Holmes will go to the line.
Johnny third.
And shoot 2. Chance to tell you about Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights, your home of the judgment-free zone. Still to the end of the month, till the 31st, which is, I believe, Thursday. $1 down, $10 a month. Get in on that now. They extended that to the end of the month, and you want to take advantage of that. Especially with the weather being so lousy, you can't do a whole lot outside. So why not do it inside at a beautiful, clean, staffed Planet Fitness in Natrona Heights? You can go there and do your workouts. You can use weights. You can use the machines. And they will take care of you, and their trainers are very nice, and they will
21 now for Holmes.
That will lead you through your workouts and take care of you there. Remember, membership's available. $1 down, $10 a month. Stop by the Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza today. Here comes Holmes.
He's lining it up. Oh, he couldn't do it, Mike.
To go. He gave out a yell when he missed it, too. He knew he lost control of the ball. Myers for 3 out of the corner. That's 6 of them for Corey Myers, and it's 63-46.
Please take a look at that, and please appreciate what Johnny Christ does.
Yes.
You know, when guys like Holmes have a lot of talent, can't dunk it, and he started at midcourt, Mike.
Corey Myers with 6 3-pointers here tonight.
The record is?
The record is 10 by Seth Edwards.
Not Micah Mason, as everybody thinks,
and that's not it. Okay, here's my little question for you. I was watching a hockey game last night. Sidney Crosby won the MVP of the All-Star game. He's the 4th Penguin to do it. He's the first one to do it since Mario did it in the 1990 All-Star game at Pittsburgh. Mario did it 2 other times. He did it 3 total. 2 other Penguins have been named MVP of the NHL All-Star Game. It happened in the 70s. You know who both of them are.
Wow.
Who are they? Just give me either one, whatever.
My favorite was Charlie Burns.
Charlie Burns was not the answer. I'll give you the years. 1973 and 1975.
Les Binkley.
It is not Les Binkley. Don't go goalie.
Andy Bathgate.
That's a better guess. That's not it.
Pierre LaRouche.
No, but you're in the right era now.
Oh, gosh.
You are in the right era now. It is
Chabrier.
It is no.
Oh, man.
You're rolling them out. Listen to the names coming out here, folks.
Mackerel. Let me think of some more.
We'll get back to the game here. We'll get back to that. 2 other Penguins.
2-3 zone.
One of them was 4 of them were in a 2-3 zone. One of them was my favorite player in the 70s. One of them was Mark Madden's favorite player in the 70s. Both, my first ever favorite Penguin is one of these guys. I even have a T-shirt.
Ron Stackhouse.
No.
Hit him with your purse. Right by.
Nice move by Isaiah Smith, and he lays it in. He's into double figures with 11. He's his second Leopard. McDaniel, what a nice move to the basket for the lay-in. His second basket, 4th point, 65-48.
Let's see here.
Start at the beginning of the alphabet, Dean. Here's Holmes.
Start with Andy Bathgate.
Well, I meant for the last name. Here's Christ. Christ. Nice bounce pass to McDaniel. Goes all the way in with a reverse. It won't go. Christ with the follow. Yes.
Take back in by Johnny Christ.
Last name begins with A.
It begins with an A. Ball's kicked by Pacey with authority. Almost took Mason Swanger's head off at the table.
Now that's the interpretation of a
Kick ball. The field goal was good.
Give me a first name, sorry.
Okay, let's go with Greg.
Greg. Polis?
Greg Polis was one of them.
Jeez.
Nicely done.
There.
Oliver.
That's got to be a walk.
It is.
Please.
The other guy's initials are S.A.
S.A. Oh, Sil Apps.
Sil Apps is the other one. Great job.
Thank you.
That's 4 Penguins. Sil
That's
Apps.
the extent of my hockey knowledge. Thank you
Greg
very much.
Polis, Mario Lemieux, Sidney Crosby, the 4 Penguins to win All-Star Game MVPs. You get a car. Swanger for 3 out of the corner. It's off the rim. Rebound, McDaniel got a piece of it, and a foul.
Over the back there, yeah.
It's going to be on Holmes.
Mike, the other inductee to the Hall of Fame, my favorite name of all time in all sports, Jose
Champagne?
How about that? What a great name. And I'll tell you what, he was a Champagne player, man. This kid played, he was 6'3", and he could touch the top of the backboard.
He had a bubbly personality.
Oh, he was great.
They're going to get Myers from behind.
Foul number 11, Corey Myers.
Let me say it again, Mike. He was 6'3" and could touch the top of the backboard. I saw him do it.
And his school was what?
He went to General Braddock.
General Braddock High School.
/ Duquesne / Robert Morton.
Right. I remember him at Duquesne because I remember Ray Goss talking about him.
There used to be an NBA player, they say, could take a quarter off the top of the backboard and leave change.
Here's Cochran now at 3:30 to go. Out to Myers. Now to Kreis. Corner to Cochran. Cochran got fouled out there by Oliver at 3:22.
One-on-one.
So the Rams will shoot now. Cochran's 0 for 1 from the line tonight. Rams trail it by 15 with 3:22 left. Remember, Tuesday at Knock.
By the way, Mike, Knock got drubbed by Quaker Valley
Here
yesterday.
in this building here last night, correct?
68-53, so that's 15. That's about where we stand here. And I think both teams were looking forward, which I can't blame.
The save beautifully by Smith at midcourt. And now Holmes has it right in front of the Lincoln Park bench.
We're in that Franklin regional situation last year, right, Mike? Basically, we got to win.
We got to win.
We lost the first one.
Knock clinches with a win on Tuesday.
Definitely.
Yes.
So
because Highlands could still tie them, but Knock would have beaten them twice.
Right.
And look at Knock's schedule. That ain't happening.
No. We're going to be realistic and say we got to win Tuesday.
I mean, Knock hasn't lost another section game. What makes you going to think they're going to lose 2 more after they hadn't lost one yet? So that's it's a realistic thing. Highlands could still catch them, so it would still be an outside chance for a tie. But and it's in the must-win category if you're trying to win the section. Here's Oliver out top. Played catch with Holmes.
And Quaker Valley's moved back to number 1 in 4A, Mike. They're 13-2. Newcastle beat Amherst by 20. They're number 2. Amherst has fallen to 3 after a 20-point drubbing.
And they got it beaten pretty good tonight by Mars too. And they had the lead for a while into the third quarter, but then ran out of gas.
And that's just respect for their section, right? Uniontown is 4th at 12-3. There's the crazy part.
Uniontown can score.
Here's their section records. Quaker Valley 6-2. North Catholic 7-1. Amherst 6-2. They're 1, 2, and 3, right?
Right.
Uniontown 7-0 is 4. Knox 7-0 is 5. That tells you more about the section than the team, huh?
It does. Keno Holmes makes the first. He's got 22 now. He's leading scorer for both teams with 2:17 to go. 66-50.
Mike, let me get out there about that February 7th game versus Nazareth Prep at Highlands. That's an add-on game. It's also senior citizen night. All senior citizens with a gold card are admitted for free, and you get a free hot dog, so no cooking for you that.
You gotta love that. Myers now lost the handle.
Now you need a gold card to get in. A little fancy
Nice step by Casey Oliver, and now Cochran fouled him from
Luke's
behind.
going to bump him up and say, oh, we don't like that. But if you don't have a gold card, contact the administration building, 724-226-1000. They'll get you that gold card. You have till February 7th to get it, and that will get you free admission to the game and a hot dog, courtesy of our athletic department.
And remember, this coming Friday night, the 1st, as Oliver, it's the 1st, will be senior night for the seniors on the basketball team. So it's not to confuse you. That was originally scheduled as our last home game. So you want to come out for that and then be able to honor those two guys, Dylan Signorella and Seth Cohen, the other senior. So be there for that. Oh, leaping is McDaniel to grab it. Drives baseline, goes in, and got hammered by Wilder. I mean, he ran into a brick wall.
But no foul.
No. Play on, as the officials say. 150 remaining. As another Pittsburgh Basketball Club Hall of Fame Classic was coming to an end here tonight. And another successful tournament, a 2-day thing.
Hey, one other important thing to plug, Mike. February 2nd, I mentioned I'm going to be at Chartiers Valley for that Hall of Fame banquet. That's the same day they're going to be doing the Tommy Calendar benefit for the basketball program. It's going to be an all-day tournament, middle school, both gyms for the high school. All the benefits go to the Calendar family. We know the tragedy of Tom passing away at the age of 39, and again, going to make that an annual thing to help the family out. So if you're in the area, come up, watch a couple games. Most importantly, get something to eat. They're going to have those Chinese auctions and everything else. So it's a great day for the community and for anybody that's in basketball.
I saw a nice story in the paper about that. Kate Belak was quoted extensively. Does a lot of work. Doing
all the coordination. Thank you, Kate. I'll be running the clock. I come in at 4 o'clock to the championship games. They want the old guys on the clock for those games.
Okay, Deuce.
It's kind of serious right about it.
Okay, Deuce. Just for the fray. It's going to be a smoking fray. 69-52, a 17-point game.
Do you think high school games are intense, Mike? Get on those 4th and 5th grade games. Those people are nuts. In a good sort.
Yeah, I was going to say the parents haven't learned to mellow a little bit yet. And they're not veterans of it unless they have older kids. I really think if it's the first kids, it's worse. First one's up through.
Yep.
120 remaining. It's a 17-point game, which is kind of what it's been all day. Smith underneath. Back out to Oliver. Faked it. Highlight for Highlands tonight had been 6 3-pointers by Corey Myers.
Yep. He had a great game.
Underneath.
Caleb Reddish
Bryant missed it.
in there.
He did.
Uh-oh.
It's Swanger.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Carter Leary out there tonight.
Into the game for Leopards number 3, Dakari Bradford.
Mike, asking you shall receive.
And there he is. I had him on my sheet. I tried to mark participation down, and I had to add Joakim Roman because he got in for some first half minutes. And so the Rams have played 9 tonight. Dumped down and an offensive foul. There's Carter Leary taking a charge at 56 seconds of a 17-point game.
That is what we talked about, the culture, Mike. We talked about it in the pregame, that they're going to play that way. And that's the message I try to instill down on the middle school kids, too. And if you didn't get a chance, look at online, read that article from the Friday game. Great quotes by Luke Cochran and Coach Stachinsky. And the nice thing is, Mike, they're singing off the same sheet. That helps out a lot when the players, as coaches, we say, get it.
They do that at Lincoln Park a lot. They sing off the same sheet.
That's right. They're all in the choir.
McDaniel, that one brings rain. He drains it.
Got 7.
69-55. 30 seconds to go.
Antoine, 6'3", Mike.
Now they get a nickel dimer on Carter out near center court. 24 seconds to go. The Rams' 5-game winning streak is going to go by the board. The record's going to fall to 11-5 on the year. Johnny Bryant will go to the line. Lincoln Park will be 14-2. Bryant, it's the first. 70-55. And the Rams' streak of not giving up a whole lot of points has gone by the wayside tonight. Try to get back to that against Knock Heights.
In an exhibition, as I said earlier.
71-55. 19 seconds. Here's Swanger.
And that's why all those iPads are going like.
Swanger had it thrown back at him that time by Dakari Bradford. Leary, corner to Pacey. Dommel, nice dump down to McDaniel. Here they all come. They collapse on the ball so well down in the paint. But they got caught for the foul that time with 7 seconds left. And the Rams will shoot 2 as we're in a double bonus. And McDaniel will do it. Antoine, a 71% foul shooter. His first trip to the line tonight.
He's good.
Made the first.
Antoine now with 8.
His biggest output in quite a while. By the way, we talk about the officials a lot.
Yes.
I thought they did a very good job here.
Yeah.
And I like to do that in games we're losing so people don't,
Antoine averaging 5, has 9 tonight.
And that's it here at Montour. And the final score is Lincoln Park 71 and the Highlands Rams 57. Dean, final thoughts.
I'm counting bodies to make sure. Yes, there's Luke, there's Johnny, there's Seth, there's Dom, there's Corey. Yep, we're ready to go for Tuesday night. Everybody's accounted for. All Highlands players survived. That was what we wanted, Mike. Exhibition.
Less said about this, the better. All right, thanks everybody to here at Montour, including Lou Serra, the athletic director, who was nice enough to answer back, and it's good hearing from Lou. Once again, that final score. The Lincoln Park Leopards 71, the Highlands Golden Rams 57. For Landon Signorella and Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik.